Hey, love. The following message has been co-signed by the divine and sponsored by spirits. Beautiful day, beautiful soul, and welcome back to Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot. Coming to you live once again from Las Vegas. I go by Melinda NailFanatic. And I'm back to deliver this latest timeless collective channeled message from the download series. So if you're here, it's by divine design. If it resonates, pick it up and run with it. If it doesn't, leave it where you found it. Either way, make your choices and decisions responsibly today, because you'll always have the consequences and repercussions to pay. You have questions, I have answers. You can find those facts on my website, located in the title of this live. Raw, real, unedited, uncut, unscripted, deprogrammed, sugar-free broadcast, because the only thing I'm sugar-coating around here is these nails. Come get yours done with me here in Las Vegas. Or you can send me to your city too. That works. Okay. The download oracle today starts us off. We have pulled your 2 alpha and omega messages. We pulled them first. We'll read them last. But the message from the download oracle says to keep the queen. The king will always protect her, respect her, and care for her needs. In the same manner, she will return this to him. This is love in action. Talking about king and queen energy here. Saying, you know, if y'all really gonna do this, you both want to protect, respect, and care for one another's needs. That's how you put love into action. I have my spreads in my hand, different custom spreads I've created over the period of time. I wanted to see what I should use for the spread for today. I see we have a donation come through, though. So that's great. Go ahead and put your question in for your donation. Let me do your donation first, and I'll still pick out cards for the download today. I want to do your donation first. Your donation really is everything to me right now. So I'm really grateful. Should you link up with Ray today? Let's get you a yes or no. I have my handmade tarot, not handmade tarot, that color your tarot in my hand. So let's see a yes or no from Malibu. Should Malibu link up with Ray today so that she can stay drama free? Let's see. What's the answer for Malibu? Should Malibu stay with Ray today in order to stay drama free? Okay, should Malibu link up with Ray today? Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. 3 says yes. The third card says yes. Okay. Interesting. It says there's been a lot of drama in the past. You're having doubts because of your worth and your value and your Empress energy. It says yes. And reason why is justice. This card came out after the ace, and they're showing you the reason why. Justice. So, yeah, mindset is everything. I heard prepay before you go, so that way you can know you're aligned with the higher aspects of Ray. By being aligned with the higher aspects of yourself, he's either going to align with you or miss the time. One of the two is going to happen. So that's what I see. All right. So the spread that came out, I don't have a name on it, but it's a 4-card spread. And one position is for finances. One position is for romances. The other position is for family. And the 4th position is guidance for growth. So this is a spread we're going to work with today. I'm going to start putting more of my spreads on cards just because, you know, I like cards. So, and I often sit here and wait to see, well, what spread are we doing? And yeah. So we're going to start doing more of that. Before we get into the spread, let's see what the spiritual news is to add to our message. You're welcome, Malibu. Shout out to Janine Trahib in the house. So thankful and grateful for your beautiful presence. Yes, I do appreciate every donation. It comes in very handy. I'm just going to be real with you right now. I often go back and forth with, should I quit everything I'm doing and go get a job so that I can know that I'm going to have enough money to pay my bills every month? I often ask myself, should I shut down my studio for nails and just try something else? The studio for nails has a overhead that is way higher than anything I ever imagined. My overhead for my nail shop is like what my whole life used to cost me at one point in time. So it makes me very, very uncomfortable. But every time I ask these questions about leaving my nail shop or stopping doing this, like my heart doesn't allow it. And it's like, you'll get through this. And honestly, I've gotten through. To be real with you, I've gotten through over the last year a lot because I have credit cards. But I'm hitting the max on my credit cards, so that's not working no more. So your donations are greatly appreciated. It literally helps me pay my rent, my overhead to live every month and keep going all the services that I love providing for you and for my nail clients. I love providing all the services I do has an overhead that's about 3 times what my comfort zone has been for most of my life. So I'm just like, every time you guys send a donation, I'm so grateful because I really do give a lot of myself to this because I love doing what I do. I don't get it to get paid. What I get from YouTube for doing this is, it might cover my phone bill and the internet. It might. So anywhere where your heart is inclined to give, like, I really appreciate it. I could use all the donations I could get. And I don't want to give up on anything because my spirit says that, no, I'm really good at doing nails. It brings me a lot of joy. I channel a lot of messages across the nail table. And I am still seeing how spirit brings ones who need to hear what I'm talking about to that nail table, and it improves their life. And to take time away from what I do when I read cards here to go try to do a job somewhere, or to go try to pursue clients and all that stuff, like, it just doesn't feel right because I love what I do here. This is good for my soul. And this is also another place where I know that what I have to share with this world benefits other people. So every donation I get, I really appreciate. It just helps keep this energy going and allows me to continue to live in this life and be clean and well rested and eat food. Anyways, so off of that, let me go in and pull the spiritual news for the day. And I'm sorry, but I refuse to do that whole starving artist shit. No, that's coming out. That's coming out very strongly channeled. Like, I don't believe in starving artists. I do not believe in starving artists. I've never starved. There was one point in time where I used to eat out a lot. I eat at home. I make a lot of really good food. But starving artists, I don't believe in that. And, So I have this deal, like, I'm so good at nails that most of my clients want to come in once every 2 months or 3 months. And I'm like, but my rent is due every month. So I made an incentive. Like, if they come in once a month or less, they get $25 off their visit. I had some lady trying to argue with me yesterday. She's 5 weeks out. I'm like, the month passed. Oh, but it's still the next month. No. From the date, it was 1 month up to that date. I'm like, I'm not going to give you the discount. It's full price, And so my client that was arriving and overhearing this whole conversation, she said something that really made sense to me. And it's not been anything I do. Like, I don't ever walk into anybody's place of business and negotiate with them their price. And you don't do that when you go to a major outlet. You don't do that when you go to a store that's owned by a multi-million-dollar corporation. So don't do that when you go into a small business that's owned by an individual or a family, or in this case, a mom and her daughter just trying to make it with these two grandsons and nobody else to back us up. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we got the whole universe to back us up. That's how we make it. But we don't have, like, my mom's dead, my dad's dead, my daughter is single. You know, we're both single ladies with these two boys. And it's like, who do we call when we say, you know what, I'm short on the bills? There's nobody to call. She could call me or I could call her, and that's it. That's as big as our, hey, I'm short on the bills. You got something you could throw down on this bill right here, you know? And, you know, we don't even really do that to each other. What we end up doing between she and I, like, for example, my daughter put me a tank of gas yesterday. You know, we do things because we feel motivated to do it. We don't even ask each other for shit like that. My daughter will ask me for a ride if she needs a ride, stuff like that. But the point is, if you ain't walking into the fucking Walmart, 7-Eleven, motherfucking Louis Vuitton store and asking them to negotiate prices, don't go into a mom and pop shop and then ask to negotiate prices. If you're going to try to negotiate, go negotiate with those multi-million-dollar motherfuckers that can afford to give you a discount, not the mom and pop shop that is trying to pay their bills every month. Yeah, long dramatic pause. Long dramatic pause. So I guess a little bit of a rant. To keep the queen, the king will always protect her, respect her, and care for her needs. And I'm like putting this to God right now. Okay, this. I don't even like that. This is first off, I'm extremely uncomfortable that I'm talking about any of this stuff to you right now, because this ain't your fucking business. But this is God's business. God said, if you marry me, I'll take care of everything. So I dedicated my life to my spiritual pursuit. And is this how you gonna take care of your wife? I do what I was guided to do. I respect you, and I provide what I was guided to provide. So in that case, I am always respected and protected, and all my needs are cared for. So there's no reason why I should ever stress about any fucking bill being paid, or how much can I put on groceries today, or damn, you know, I'd really like some new clothes because I wear the same shit all the time, or the kids need school clothes, or any of this shit. They're growing, they are bigger, they need new shit. None of that shit should ever be a concern. So get your life right. Get your life right, or I'll figure out what the fuck I gotta do. There we go. So I'm going to put that out there. Love you. You want me to keep doing what the heck I'm doing right here for all them, for all you? Like, it's time for folks to put their money where their mouth is, because I can do other things. There's no reason for this. Like, I've been working since I was like 7 or 8 years old. I had my first job. I know how to do this. And because I put spiritual things first, so I should go without, that don't make no fucking sense at all. So get it right. And I heard, don't worry, the energy is already correcting. I know I don't need to do anything different. I'm doing what I'm doing. And if this path is for me, then it's going to start to yield what this path is meant to yield. Because if it's more enticing somewhere else, maybe that's the path I should be going on. I mean, I'm always about resistance and all this, whatever. Go to the fucking arena. This is crazy. Why are we going down this spiral? I don't like it. It's really uncomfortable. Because we needed you to finally admit it out of your mouth, because you was talk to us in private about it, but this needed to be made public. They needed to understand what you've been going through to provide the love that you give them every day, and to do everything that you do every day, not just for them, not just for you, but for this planet and for every human on it. They don't know what you go through because you don't talk about it. Now that you finally talked about it, it can change. You got to admit where you are if you want to get where you're going. And we know that you understand that the way you're feeling right now is creating what you're going to feel tomorrow. So you've got a very good at going where you want to go. But you forgot to set your navigation from where you're starting. And this abundant life is yours. And your spiritual services are highly appreciated. And they're helping people all around the world. So don't give up, my girl. Keep going. Because we do got you. We just needed them to see what you go through to listen to your spirit. They don't know what you go through to honor your life purpose and your higher calling. You've never really told them. They think it's hard for them to take their mind off of their stresses. They don't know how hard it is for you to just get all of that off your mind and just meditate yourself into peace, not knowing when you're going to get that rent money. And that you've been going through this for years. For years, every month, the rent is barely there. Barely there. And there was that one time you had to go get a cashier's check because it was so fucking late. But you've always had a place to stay. They need to know that they're not the only one that goes through these difficulties. They look at you and they think that you're so strong and everything's just perfect in your life because they only see what you show them on the show. They don't understand that you are just as human as they are, though. They need to see that you are just like them, that you have your own worries and struggles too. They don't know that you figured out that when you stress about taking care of everyone else, your lower back starts hurting, you can barely walk. They don't know that. They don't know that. They don't know that you've tried this and that and the other, and you always keep coming back to your spirit because that's what we show you. It's not in going and trying to make this happen and going and trying to make that happen. What they needed to see today was the amount of knowing and trust you have in us that we always catch you. And hasn't that been true? Yes, it's totally been true. It's always been true. We always got you. So in you, your faith and your knowing is solid. That even now, with extra bills coming up and repair bills that are suddenly need to be addressed and rent coming up in days, you're sitting here knowing that somehow, and what's the somehow? You know, it's coming from us, from all that is. The money's getting put in your hand. The clients are showing up. If it comes through work, the clients are contacting you. You don't have to go chase nothing. You know this. You learn how to lay in your bed and meditate yourself to peace and enjoy what you have and smile and play with the kids. Enjoy washing your dishes. Enjoy good food. Enjoy the fact that you have time to play with your hair and your nails and whatever the hell else you want to do. And let us do the work of showing you how much we love you. So we're glad you went on this rant today because they needed to know that they're not the only one. That life is not what they think it is. They have this image they have of you in their head. That, oh, you must have everything. It's so blessed, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, because you're great at carrying yourself in the quality of who you are instead of showing them a mess every time you go live. But somebody needs to see that they are not the only one. And if you've been making it, if you're one who's been making it, even though you never know how the fuck you've been making it through the skin of your teeth, every month, every week, every day, it's okay. We got you. It's okay to admit where you are. It's okay to show others where you've been and how difficult it is. Because then the next thing that's going to happen, they're going to watch you get elevated. They're going to watch you be raised up. They're going to watch you be carried. They're going to watch you be carried. They've been seeing you be carried. They didn't know why we were carrying you. They've been seeing you been taking forward and moving forward, but they didn't know what you were moving through. Okay. Can we go to cards now? Because this is really fucking uncomfortable. Thanks. All right, so breaking news. Spirit says, whatever it is, let it go. You deserve to be happy. You deserve to be free of worry. You deserve peace of mind. You deserve all things that serves your highest good. And what a perfect message that is. I held this in my hand for how long? And if you were watching, you know I didn't look at this card once. I had no idea what it said. You deserve. I heard change the words. I let it go. Whatever it is, I let it go. I deserve to be happy. Say it. I deserve to be happy. I deserve to be happy. I deserve to be worry-free. We don't want to repeat that no more. Because we're going to go to I deserve peace of mind. I deserve peace of mind. I deserve peace of mind. And I give myself that every day. No matter what it looks like out there, I give myself that every day. I allow myself to have peace of mind. Peace of mind. I just got a $108 donation from Michelle. She said, for the skin of my teeth too. Girl, if you have a question, can you put it in the comments and I answer a question for you? Oh, Lord. Thank you, love. So thankful and grateful for that love donation. What a surprise. So, wow. You deserve peace of mind. You deserve to be happy. You deserve all things that serve your highest good. I deserve all things that serve my highest good. It was interesting last night because I did grocery shopping last night and I had Quentin with me and he was mind blown that we spent $100 on groceries. Over $100 on groceries. And he was like, Grandma. And all they gave you back, I was fascinated with my change. So I forgot. Well, I gave her $105 and I received for change $1.11. And I was like, oh, 111. Oh, I love my amount of my change. This is how I do. I'm like, wow, I love that. So we're in the car and grandson's like, Grandma, you gave them $100? I'm like, yeah, and they gave us all this food. Yeah, but $100 is a lot of money. She only gave you back $1.11. I said, yeah, she gave me back $1.11. I said, that's my change from what I spent. And he says to me, but Grandma, that's just a little bit. I said, but grandson, I hate money and I love money. Money is pointless. It's not the money that we want. It's the stuff we do with the money. It's the food. It's the place to live. It's the clothes that we wear. It's the places we go. We want the stuff, not the money. So I hate money, but I love money because having the money allows me to get the stuff. So it's like this love-hate relationship with money. Love it, hate the whole concept of money because it feels so like, why can't we just go get what the fuck we need and then give what we have to give? If we just, that's a whole real idealistic world fantasy and shit like that. But money serves a purpose. So for that case, I love money. Because money allows us, this is what I was explaining to him. I take the money I have, I take it to the grocery store, and we come home with all these groceries. It serves a purpose. So where do you hate money and why? And where do you love money and why? How do you feel about money? Is it a love-hate relationship? I heard for all of you, it is on some level. Some people hate having so much money because they feel like too many people are bugging them for stuff because they have too much money. Some people are stressed and they have everybody has different feelings about it. But that's something to look at because inside of that, there's something about acknowledging where you're at to get where you're going in this. So, Spirit says, whatever it is, let it go. You deserve to be happy. You deserve to be free of worry. You deserve peace of mind. You deserve all things that serves your highest good. And if you and this person are first both human, then this protection, respection, and caring for personal needs should be returned both ways. And if you are in a relationship with the divine, like I'm in a relationship with the divine, trust and believe that it is going both ways. And anywhere where I heard it's all a testimony. When you go through difficult things, know that it's a testimony in this. There's a testimony in it for you to speak to, show others, like whatever reason y'all needed to see me. Y'all needed to see how I feel about providing the services I provide. That's what the tears were. The tears were falling in appreciation for the acknowledgement of the services I provide by the divine. That was epic for me just now. So y'all needed to see that for whatever reason. Okay, it just is what it is. I'm still like, that whole situation is still even now uncomfortable. Let's go ahead and get into this spread that we pulled though. Our first position is finances. What's going on with finances, please? And thank you. What's going on with finances for this download today? What's the situation in finances? What's the situation in finances? The 9 of Wands. You're strapped, baby. The 9 of Wands, like, you have everything. However, it's like, with this 9 of Wands, that's it. That's it. You have everything, and it feels overwhelming. It feels like, oh my God, every dollar I get is earmarked for this, that, or the other. Okay. Let's look at romances. What's going on in romances today? In romances, we have the Page of Wands in reverse. I heard it's not good news. I'm not getting any good news in romances. I heard anybody that's been interested in me is not for me. I heard anywhere where I'm connected to somebody else, it's just not coming together. They're not arriving. They're not taking a new adventure. They're not taking that. They're not walking down this new path with me. So somebody, like, where are you at? Are you one who's in a relationship with somebody who is not coming down the path with you? Somebody who is not traveling on the same road as you? Is it just not good news? Somebody's getting not good news. Yeah. It's not good news in romance. Not good news in romance. Well, let's see what's going on with family. What's going on with family? What's going on with family? Family. What's going on with family? Okay, family life. The Queen of Cups in reverse. This deck is not in reverse, but these cards are purposely slipping into reverse. I heard you don't know what to do. You don't know what to do. The path is not, it feels like confusion. It feels like fog. It feels like spiritual fog. With the Queen of Cups in reverse, it feels like, with the upright, it's like you know what to do because you got your receptivity. Something in the family here, there's no reception. No reception. Is your family in a bad signal area? Like you're not getting the reception you want, okay? They don't care. Emotionally unavailable. With the Queen of Cups, emotionally unavailable. This is also somebody in the family. If there's a Queen of Cups in reverse, she could be a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces person in the family who's very emotionally heavy, emotionally toxic, emotionally manipulative, emotionally destructive, emotionally, it's like there's not a lot of love in this family environment that I'm seeing. Oh man, this is not. What's the guidance for growth? The fourth position is the guidance for growth. The guidance for growth is the 10 of Swords, and I just grabbed that and it's in reverse. Interesting. You already know what you need to let go of. It's in reverse because they're saying you already know. You already know what needs to end. Let me see what's at the bottom of the deck here. The Page of Swords. This is you being looking for a positive change. How can I make things better? You had some questions about your security, about how to get things better, about how to start a new phase, about how to detach from the old cycle. Let's get the Parrot Tarot and go over this spread again, see what else we can see about the situation. Okay, so if that's what it is in finances, romances, family, and the guidance for growth, let's get something more here about what else is there. Like, what's the improvement? What's better there for us? Like, where's the improvement in these positions? Show me where the improvement, the raised vibration, the improved experience, this more satisfying option. Show us the option. Show us what else is there, okay, with this deck. What is the messages? What are the most satisfying options? What are the improved conditions? Okay. Let's see. So somebody's having a difficult time right now. Strapped for cash is affecting your romantic life, your family life, and you just can sort of feel like, I don't know what to do, but really you do know what to do. Okay. Yeah, that's what it looks like with that Nine of Wands in the finances position. And here's the thing, you feel like, because the Nine of Wands just said, yeah, I'm the lower arcana strength card, and it is. So it's like you've been doing everything you can to stand strong, and the way these cards look on the table is like to pull all these things together. It's like you've been trying to grow. You've been doing everything you could to grow. You've been doing everything you could for your family. You've been doing everything you could to allow this romance, okay, in your life. But it all seems to be coming to a head, and there's one thing that's going to change everything. So let's see what we get more as guidance, please, for the love and peace and happiness tribe in today's download. In regards to finance, show me the guidance here. The guidance in regards to finances. Honey, the Magician is here. You already materialized it. When you had the need, so it's like just get out of your way and let it show up. Get out of your own way. Okay. More attention to how you've always had it. I heard more attention to how you've always had it. Like, how long have you been doing this on your own? How long have you been holding things up for everybody? Yeah, you might have felt strapped. You might have felt like you barely had enough, but you have. And you've had it, and you've done it. This is just like they were saying, like, I've been doing this shit for years. And it's not like it's ever been the first time. And it's like every fucking month we go through the same cycle here. But here's the thing. Every fucking month we have it too. Every fucking month we have it too. And it's like every month that I have it, every month that we have it, there's this solidified knowing that it's coming. It's showing up for me. It always shows up for me. So there's something here. As you've been going through this challenge, this difficulty of feeling like you ain't had like the extra, like you've only had enough. Is it that you just asked for enough? I heard, is it just asked for enough? Somebody here, your big affirmation or your big prayer was not about your abundance and having extra. I heard you didn't feel that it was right to even ask for extra money, but it was in having enough. If you asked to have enough, then you had enough. Wow, that's crazy. So materializing it, the Magician, okay, you do have all the resources to get what you need. Intuitively, I see somebody who has a bunch of stagnant energy sitting around their house. What does that mean? You got stuff sitting around that you ain't touched in forever. I see somebody's listing that stuff for sale because what you ain't touched in forever is going to put some financial flow back into your life, open up energy flow, and be a blessing to somebody else. It works good on all sides. I see that for somebody. That's one thing. But the Magician, very strongly speaking about as above, so below, and then talking about using your ability to materialize, to visualize, to use all of what you are, to take your body, your mind, your feelings, and your spirit into that meditative state. So that's one of the things that Spirit touched on during the channel message at the beginning was what looked like a whole fucking bitch fit. It was really a channeled message. As we got deeper, I started to see that. But one of the things that we're touching on is, anytime I would really start to stress about these finances, I'm good to go lay in my fucking bed. I'm so serious. Like, somebody's like, that's crazy. No wonder you always have money. No, I don't. Actually, I always have money showing up in perfect time. Like, right when I need it, I always have it. And it's like, laying in the bed. You have no idea how many times I've been laying there meditating and then my phone goes off. And somebody wants to pay for my services. And then the money I was looking for just shows up. So one of the things they're saying, when you feel overwhelmed about finances, is a great time to go take your butt into your meditative space. Silence, solitude, and stillness, however you do that. And we do talk about a more active meditation. In this case, they want you to do stillness medication. The stillness medication is the meditation. What? The stillness meditation is the medication. Let me look at these cards a little bit closer. Okay, so what I see happening here is these images are pretty interesting, but we see this person here who's the magician standing up front, using all the tools and resources. See these birds flying? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're looking like a 5 of swords, 5 of air energy. This is telling me that from the point of power, there is a release of cross-current ideas and thoughts, okay? Cross-current focus is released. It flies away. And then we have this lady showing up with her wand and her lion. She is looking like strength card energy. Strength card energy is where you're following the leadings of the divine to take action in that way, okay? And it's not just any action, it's specific action, aligned action. So what this is showing me in this image right now is, while you sit in your powerful place of as above, so below, materializing what you need through the use of all of your resources, your physical body, your mind for thought, your emotions, and your spirit, then it is brought and drawn to you. It shows up because you're then in your true strength. And now they're showing me something that I received as a download many years ago, but I haven't been guided to speak about this for a long time. So in religions, they teach us, mainstream religions teach that Jesus was crucified on a cross. His hands were nailed to the stake, and so was his feet to the cross. It depends on if you're Jehovah's Witness or a Christian. Jehovah's Witnesses say it's a stake. Christians say it's a cross. And if it was a cross, why would you use the murder tool as a symbol for that person and your love for them? That doesn't make any sense. Oh, I'm going to carry the gun that killed you around my neck, which is literally what Christians do when they wear a cross. But Jehovah's Witnesses talk about a stake because they said in that area there wasn't a lot of wood. They actually had to truck the wood in. They didn't have trucks. They had to haul the wood in from other areas. So why would they use 2 pieces of wood for one murderer or one criminal to kill them? That they actually use a single stake. That the word translated more accurately implies a stake. Either way, it doesn't matter, because in both versions of the experience, it talked about hands and feet nailed to wood. And what I was shown in this amazing download that I received one day, I mean, let me tell you how amazing it was. I was in the middle of saying one thing, in the middle of a whole statement, telling a story, when I received this download like a flash of light, and it was huge, and immediately I was like, whoa! I just stopped what I was saying. It was like, whoa, because I seen it in its entirety. And what they showed me was one of the biggest things that the symbolism Jesus was teaching us there. It's not about what your hands do or what your feet do. It's about the alignment of your energy. And that's what this magician is referencing right now. Because Jesus' hands and feet was nailed to that cross. But at the same time, the temple curtain was ripped. I mean, there was all this stuff happening. There was storm. There was a ripped curtain in the temple. Like a major stuff was happening. And that's where, wow, Jesus was freeing humanity from bondage to the idea that it's all about what your hands do and where your feet go. When in effect, Jesus brought in the energy that had not been embraced by humanity as a collective energy until he came, that it was about alignment of the energy. And nowadays, all of the people who are really truly devout Christians, because we got our fake Christians and our real Christians, right? That's what they're looking for. They go to church. They're looking for a raised vibration. They're looking for empowerment and to align their energy. So in that moment, you are your most powerful. When there's nothing for your hands to do and nowhere for your feet to go, and all you have left to do is utilize your energy to bring your solutions, to draw to you the co-creative energy that influences and creates worlds. Now you're in your real strength position. So for some of us, we need to see what they want to show us, rather, is that why things have been so difficult, because we want you to get you off of the idea that it's all about what your hands do and where your feet go. That money and finances comes in based off of your own energetic state of being, your own energetic state of well-being. So how can you be well, although, so that you can be in your energy? And this is one thing that we've really been showing you, Melinda. This is why you are left by yourself for long periods of time, sometimes days on end. You don't see another human. And you often find yourself in meditation. And often when you found yourself in meditation, information happens. Confirmation shows up. Clients shows up. Money shows up. All of a sudden now you got readings to do or nails to do. We're showing you that is your most powerful state of being. That it attracts to you the things for your hands to do and the places for your feet to go. So there's strongly guidance to utilize our meditation to draw in what's necessary in finances. That feeling of overwhelming is what will be released during this period, and will replace it is peace of mind, which will allow you to raise your vibration to even see happiness and feel happiness and see how all things are serving your highest good. Okay. In romances, the Page of Wands. And we heard not good news. Not good news. So let's see. Give us some guidance in regards to romances. It comes out immediately. The Fool is in reverse. The Fool is in reverse. So the Fool upright is about trusting and taking a risk. The Fool in reverse is not trusting and not taking a risk. So it's interesting. It's not been good news. And what you've been learning is how to sense out whether or not it is on your path to take a risk in romance. So I also see with the Page of Wands and the Fool in reverse, they're saying to me, a new start is coming. You needed to see and identify where to not take a risk before we could replace that with that which is worthy of your risk taking. Okay. We needed you to become more aware of, because in the past, you've made a lot of choices to jump into love that was not beneficial for you. So that's why all this not good news has been real clear to you. because you basically have been learning the lessons of the past. And if you haven't felt like it's good news, then that means don't take the risk. I heard, and that's okay. And can you be okay with that? I heard, can you be okay with that? Because again, life overall is guiding us to be in our power, in solitude, silence, and stillness. Until we get that together, until we appreciate that, I heard, and see the value in that, these doors of other experiences that we're looking for are not exactly going to open, because doing that is what opens those doors. Doing what? Doing the meditation, the silence, the stillness, and the solitude is what opens the doors. From that energy, you are in your power, just like Jesus on the cross, the stake, whatever. And you're attracting, and I just hear somebody, yeah, well, Jesus died after that, and then he ascended. I heard, and then he ascended. Okay. So let's go ahead and get guidance about family. So in other words, in romance, it hasn't been time for you to take no risk. No, it hasn't been no good news. They're proud of you. There's this pat on the back for recognizing when to not take a risk, when to not jump in and go for this and that. Okay. Let's go ahead and see with regards to family, what's the guidance? The 7 of Wands. Okay. So with the 7 of Wands, one moment. So in regards to family, 7 of Wands, Queen of Cups, you're around somebody who is very depressed, somebody who is very sad, somebody who's very emotionally vulnerable, manipulative, or even emotionally abusive. The 7 of Wands is saying that you've learned to stand your ground in this. Keep doing that. Again, there's a reason why you're not able to connect right there, right now. And it's, again, to get you back into that main position in your physical experience, your financial experience, about where you're feeling overwhelmed. I don't need to depend on family. I don't need to depend on family love. I could go sit in solitude, silence, and stillness and connect to that love, doing it from within. This is your path of abundance, okay? All right, let me see. In regards to the guidance for growth, it gave us a 10 of Swords in reverse. Clarify the 10 of Swords in reverse. The 5 of this, worry, okay? Leave your worries alone. You deserve to be free of worry. Worrying is praying for what you don't want. You deserve peace of mind. You deserve all things that serves your highest good. What else? The Queen of Swords, honoring your boundaries. This has all been about learning to honor your boundaries, your limitations, and where your head is being. Pulling the mask off of what you think you are to reveal what you truly are. And the 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment comes in that. Happiness. How can you find happiness right now and not allow it to be dependent upon the money to make you happy, the love to make you happy, or the family to make you happy? This is about you finding that on your own. It's a 9, independent energy, where you have it all. Even if you're in the middle of difficulties, listen. So it's not that we want you to get used to the struggle. We want you to find a way to find something else to be in appreciation, in gratitude, in thankfulness, in joy about, although this shit is happening. Because the more you can find that, the less this shit is happening. Because remember, the way you feel right now is going to show you something about how you're going to feel later. And yes, you might have those moments that feel down, like we had at the beginning of this. Didn't feel exactly right. However, it was necessary to set the GPS for where we're heading, to acknowledge where we're starting. The bottom of the deck says the 6 of this was success, saying that you have success in this, you're overcoming this, overcoming challenges, difficulties and obstacles. Your financial worries are coming to an end. They've already been done. Somebody says, I've been doing this. I've been doing this for so long. Somebody says, I've been doing this for 9 months. I've been doing this for 5 years. I've been doing this for 6 years. I've been doing this however long you've been doing this. Good. Keep doing it. Don't give up now. Don't give up now. It's got to be enough to feel better in order to bring the better feeling circumstances and situations around. It's got to be enough, because that enoughness of that feeling is what's bringing the improved conditions that you're looking for. So with that being said and done, I want to answer Michelle's question because she sent me $108. She wanted to know, is her boyfriend coming with? And then I'm going to do the Alpha and Omega messages. And then if you're a member, go ahead and put your personal question in. And then I got errands to run and business to handle, like go pay this high-ass rent in my studio and attract some more clients so I could pay this high-ass rent for my apartment, my condo. All right. Let's see what we have for Michelle. You want to know, is he coming with? Okay. Is boyfriend coming with you? Let's find out. Is it yes? Is it no? Is it yes? Is it no? Why do they want me to tell you that the lady that was questioning and trying to get her discount, like she has a whole husband at home? She has a whole husband at home. She was stressing about giving me $25 extra because she needs it for her kid's birthday party. I get that. Honey, if $25 is a problem for you to get the nails that I offer you, then you should go do your party and not be getting nails. I'm just saying, $25 really ain't shit. Okay, so somewhere you're going to tell somebody, this is coming out as guidance, okay? Is it worth it to you? If it's worth it to you, then put your money where your mouth is. If it's not, then let it move on. Okay, so who needs to say that to somebody? Who needs to say that to somebody? You haven't said that, okay? This is what I'm hearing. All right, so let's see. What do we have for Michelle? Is it yes? Is it no? Thank you so much for your donation. Michelle, yes or no? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It says no, he's not. And the Emperor is your final card. Okay, your first card out was a 3 of Wands. You're expecting the best, and the best is not going to look the best is not going to exactly look the way you think it's going to look, because hold on, the Emperor is involved. This is God's protection. This is God's protection and redirection, honey. That I see no, he's not going. It's not going to be in your best interest for him to go. You don't know what awaits you when you do what is on your heart to do. There are blessings, and I'm seeing it as diamonds along this path. So that's what I have for you. Janine wants to know, could you please clarify my card message last night? Okay, let me do my Alpha and Omega messages. Alpha and Omega, 2 of Abundance. Life may be feeling a little out of balance right now. You could be working multiple jobs or trying to make a change to your dream career. It's important to keep things light and stay in touch with your inner child. Make your work as playful as possible. Multitasking with a positive attitude brings success. What else? Dear you, there is only one you, and you have a unique place in the universe. Sometimes situations come up that challenge you to be authentic. And that means you have to be fully yourself and let go of being what you think others may want. Now is not time to conform to other people's standards or expectations. Be proud of who you are and be courageous. Stand tall in your convictions. Being yourself is a powerful statement and will only lead you to success and ultimately happiness. Don't compare yourself to other people. Want what you have. Choose what your heart wants. And know that your purpose is yours alone. No one else can claim your magic nor take it away. When you place authenticity and originality high on your list of your positive priorities and give them a prominent place in your awareness, extraordinary things happen. Your life is a beautiful one, loving you always and forever. So all these cards that came out, all these oracle messages acknowledges that you've been having some struggle, that you've been having some difficulty. Spirit is aware. And they're all about you also getting into your authenticity and being in your confidence and finding your happiness. So Janine would like some clarification about her card message from last night, which I have no idea what you're talking about. So I'll tell you whatever comes through. I have no idea what the card message was about. I didn't do you a card message last night, did I? Anyways, let's see what's the message for Janine. You see her question. What you want me to tell her? They want to tell you 9 of Swords. Your fears are coming into play. It's time for you to find alignment out of fear. Get out of fear, finding alignment. One more card for Janine, I heard. In regards to the 7 of Swords, about lies and deceptions. The 7 of Wands in reverse at the bottom of the deck. There's somewhere where you didn't follow through, you didn't persist, you didn't keep going, and there's fears and about lies and deceptions, and there's a room for you to find alignment. So I hope that helps. Well, I trust that helps. I know that that's something you needed to hear. I hope that makes sense to you, because I don't know what your reading was about last night. I don't know nothing about that. This is what today. It's time for me to get down the road. I have more business to handle. Until next time, I absolutely love and adore the part of me that aligns with you. The golden thread shines all the way through, called love and peace and happiness. And in the meantime, in between time, you can treat yourself at LPHtarot.com. As in love, peace, and happiness to you and yours. And of course, me and mine. Until next time. 감사합니다. Gracias, little baby. And that's all, folks. And I'm out.